What is going on, everyone? It's the Detroit Collector here with another video. Happy Friday, January 26th. It's already the end of January. That is crazy. This has been a long week for me. So TGIF, I'm very excited. It's the weekend. I just got done with work. I clocked out at work, and I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready for some sports. I am going to go tomorrow to get a autograph from a Detroit Red Wing legend, one of the great Detroit Red Wings who used to play like 20 years ago. I'll show that in a future video. And then Sunday is the big day. It's the big day, and I am just so excited for Sunday. Detroit Lions are in the NFC Championship against the San Francisco 49ers. I cannot believe that's where we're at right now. I don't know how to react. I haven't been in this situation before. Million different emotions going on right now. If you see my last video I posted last week, I was wearing the same sweatshirt, and I haven't taken this bad boy off. I'm wearing it everywhere. I'm sleeping in it. I'm eating in it. I'm showering in it. It's going everywhere I'm going. So it's such a crazy, awesome experience where the Detroit Lions are right now, and I can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait. But enough about that. I want to do a VR for John P. Collects Cards, who recently hit 500 subscribers. I think he's at he's over like 530 right now. So that's such a great accomplishment. So congratulations on getting 500 subscribers. And he has a VR out there, and he wants the sports card community to answer this question. And the question is, if you won a scratch off, or if you won the lotto, and after all the taxes, and after all the bills, and after pampering your significant other, your wife, your boyfriend, with all that kind of stuff, and giving the kids some money and all that, and you were left with $10,000 after everything for sports cards, what would you buy? What would you buy with that $10,000? Would it be one card? Would it be two cards? Would it be three cards? What sports cards would you buy with $10,000? This is a very cool VR and interesting question, and it makes you kind of like dream about some of the stuff that you might not be able to afford right now, and get you kind of looking at like, what would I buy if I had that type of money? So I have two examples actually to answer that question. I'm a go big or go home kind of guy, so I would spend $10,000 on like one card, but I have two different options. So Detroit, of course, that's where I'm going. And who's the most famous Detroit guy in the vintage world? It's Ty Cobb. So Ty Cobb is definitely where I'm going, the route I'm going. $10,000 is, you start getting into that that range where it's like, okay, we're gonna get some nice Ty Cobb cards. These are gonna be some good looking cards, or these are gonna be some like rare cards. So my first choice, if I had $10,000, and I'm gonna post some pictures of both of these cards that I'm talking about, but my first choice that I would spend my $10,000 on, it's a 1913 Sporting News postcard of Ty Cobb. It is a beautiful black and white postcard of Ty Cobb, and that photo is it's cropped right up there with a great portrait look of Ty Cobb. And I love those type of cards, the ones with the photos are right up. You get a great look at that person's face. You can see the expression on the face. You could I love those type of cards, those type of postcards. So that would be my choice. So one of these, this is a rare card, okay? There's only been 6 graded from PSA. One of them sold in 2020 for $6,000, and that was a PSA 2. So I'm looking, if I have $10,000, I'd probably get to the 2 to maybe a PSA 3 range on that postcard. That is my first choice for $10,000. If I couldn't get that, I do have a second choice. And the second choice is another Ty Cobb. It's the 1909 Philadelphia Caramel. This is a beautiful Ty Cobb card. I love the red background. I love the look of Ty Cobb. I don't know what it is about this card, but it looks like Ty Cobb like kind of just has like an attitude to him, which when you think of like Ty Cobb, you think of like this guy was a rough guy, a tough guy. So this guy kind of has like, this card kind of has like an attitude to it, and I like that. I like the attitude look to it. I don't know if it's maybe the hat's tilted a little or something, or if it's the expression of Ty Cobb, but something about it just is like, okay, this guy is rough and tough, like, and I love it. I love that what it looks like, the card looks like. So a PSA 3 sold for $8,000 in February. So if this was ever to come on the market, I would probably get a 3, at least a PSA 3, and maybe a 4. I don't know if I'd be able to hit that 4 with the price range, but definitely a PSA 3. These are not rare or scarce. There's about 150 graded from PSA. So they're all out there. It's just finding a good one that presents well, for a good price that gets right below that $10,000 threshold. So those are the 2 I would pick. 2 cards I would choose from if I had $10,000, which I probably should start playing the lotto, because I would love for that to happen. I'm also going to show off, every video needs to show a card or an autograph, so I'm going to show off one card and one autograph really quick. Let me turn this around. Okay, so I did make 2 purchases within the last week or so. First one is for the Walt Alston Manager Run. It is a 1962 Topps in a Nearman 8. It is an old slab, and that's something you should be aware of, because I will show you in a second. It's an old slab PSA 8. It is a great looking card from the front. It's centered well, good registration, good color, 62 Topps. It's a either love it or you hate it. I love that he has all these bats here, and he's leaning on it, and he's ready to go. So it's a great photo of Walt on the back. You can see that right there. You can obviously tell that this would not grade an 8 by any standards today. There is a little blemish on the back right there, and even right there, there's a little mark right there. So how this got an 8, I don't know. But PSA grading has changed since back then, since when this was originally graded. But I'm not too concerned about the back. I care about the front, and the front looks great. So got this off for a great price on eBay within the last week. And then the second purchase I made for my autographed baseball collection is a Jim Rice signed autographed baseball Hall of Fame 09. And we got it authenticated right there. So adding on to the list, chipping away at this autograph, Hall of Fame autograph run. So those are the 2 purchases and pickups I've made over the last week. Again, thank you, John, for the VR. I hope everyone has had a great week, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. If you haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go Lions, and until next time, happy collecting.